So, I love my house. As that sign says right there, that the blanket's kind of blocking, this is my happy place. But I have to face reality. Next week, temperatures are going to get pretty extreme. They're going to push over 100 degrees, and it's a serious heat wave. If I was not obligated to a job, I would get the heck out of here and try to find cooler ground. But since I'm obligated to a job, I don't have that choice. So I had to start looking at my choices. Now, I did get an air conditioner for the box truck, but honestly, I can take off about 20 degrees on a good day. You know, I can bring it down from the temperature about 20 degrees. So in the 80s, it's perfectly livable in here. But when we start pushing into the 90s and into the hundreds, not the same case. And since, again, I'm obligated to work and I have to stay still, I really had to look at my options. And so, luckily, the place where I'm staying, they have an accessory unit next to their house. They call the little house. And they basically use it as a guest house occasionally. But I asked if I could use it. It was offered to me before, and I was like, I'm fine. I can stay in my house. Like, that was the plan, to stay in my house. But looking into those temperatures that are coming up next week, it's better for the batteries not to be killing themselves to run in the heat. It's better for me not to be charged up to a charge, because that electricity is heat. So it's adding heat to an already hot situation to keep up with the electricity, to keep up with the cooling. And it just isn't worth it. If there is a relief situation where the batteries, I don't have to worry about the batteries fighting the heat, and also like the air conditioning or the fans or whatever I'm using fighting the heat. So I'm very reluctantly moving out of my house for a bit and into the little house that they have that I can stay in. It feels really weird. It feels like I don't know, like I failed somehow. My house wasn't strong enough to fight the heat, but I'm okay. And so we're gonna do this, me and the kitty boys. Even though I knew it was the right thing to do, it was with great reluctance that I was packing up to leave my home. And at the end of the day, this is my home. Anything else is just some place that I'm visiting. Mickey, why you keep going to the door whining? Huh? It's better. Oh, okay, I'm gonna drop you. It's better. It's cooler in here. I know, you miss your house. That's why you keep whining at the door. I keep whining at the door. Huh? Yeah? You miss the house. You miss our house. You're like, this is nice, but it's not our house. I like our house. Yeah. This is better, Mickey. It's better for you. Especially when I'm at work in a couple days. Okay? Originally, we were only supposed to stay in the house a week just due to the extreme heat, but that week was followed up by a smoke issue that reduced the air quality in Ashland, and so it just is safer for us to stay in the house through the month of August. So for all of August, we're going to be staying here, so I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a tour. So this is basically the quote-unquote back door, but this is usually where I enter because it comes right up through the driveway where my truck is. My truck's out back, so I usually come through this door, and right beside that is the fridge. And it is nice to have like an actual like fridge. One of the challenges of a chest fridge is you're always reaching down into it, and sometimes things are piled on top of other things, and sometimes it's a little harder to get things than it is with like a front open fridge. So having a front door open fridge has been kind of cool, I'll admit, when you want to just grab something real quick, because it was kind of a pain with the chest fridges. So there's a little tiny dining room table here and some other cupboard storage. I did pull this out of the box truck. I was considering actually getting rid of it because I just don't use it enough. But what I found is if I'm going to continue to do this kind of work, it was nice to pull it out and just be able to wash clothes in here. Because what I'll do is I'll just put it in the bathroom so that the water can drain out. I actually sit it directly in the shower, and so I've been using this to wash my clothes the whole time I've been in here. So I might just keep it. As long as I'm doing this kind of work, I might run across situations where I can use it. It is a big bulky item to keep, but I was considering getting rid of it before this situation. But anyway, so we got the little dining table. I do have my laptop plugged in right here. There she is. So here is, yeah, I've washed dishes, but this is the sink. Some cabinetry. That's the neighbor's house over there. And that's actually my co-worker's house, the pink house. And he was the one who talked to his neighbor about me and hooked me up with the parking spot. The cat food's over there. This is a string the cats like to play with. It does look like a creepy snake or something, but it's just a black string the cats like to play with, so I've left it there. I do have their water fountain down here that I usually use in the box truck. It's USB powered, so it's plugged in right here. And then right down here is the cat's water. So their food and water. Over here is an electric stove and oven, which I don't have a lot of experience with, to be honest. I've almost always used gas, even in most of my standard housing life. And up here, of course, we have some over the stove cabinets, and then this microwave, which I've actually bought some microwave popcorn, and that has been the only thing I used it for. You know, I don't generally have a microwave, so a lot of my habits aren't built around having one. But it is nice to have for microwave popcorn. Over here is where I put the cat's food. I also have my bathroom scale, because right now I'm doing the whole gym weight loss thing, so I do weigh myself on a fairly regular basis. So I have that here, this here. I don't have this in the bathroom because the bathroom is just super tiny. What's funny is Felix will just randomly sit on this. And I guess he's so light that it doesn't register his weight at all, which I find kind of funny. Okay, so in here is the bathroom. It's a little bathroom. And toilet, ew, we got the toilet open. Let's close that. Close the lid. But anyway, that's the toilet. The lid is closing very slowly. And we got a little sink. And then we have a shower right here. That's pretty much the bathroom. Standard bathroom stuff. That's it. And then over here is the bedroom area. Big wide door. You see that little window right there? The cats are always in that window. They come through there a lot. They feel like that. I feel like they think that's their personal little passageway. But over here is the air conditioning unit, which is the primary reason we're in here, keeping us cool. And then there's just this area right here, which I have a couple of things stored around. A couple of these drawers were empty, and in this corner, that's just where I put the litter box because I had to put it somewhere. I did have it closer to the door, but it was kind of a pain in the butt to get in and out. So I just put it in this corner, and it's been fine. And I just scoop into that and throw everything away when it gets full enough. There's a closet over here. I have a jump rope right here that I bought because I'm trying to learn how to jump rope, and I'm actually able to jump. A few months ago I could not jump rope. I couldn't get the rope underneath me. So progress. That's one of my cat carriers. I just leave it open. Sometimes they crawl in there and just hang out. So I just leave it there. I got a little pop-up dirty clothes thing. Got a little nightstand over here with some of my belongings sitting on it. And this is the room that I hardly ever use, which is the front living room. Like, honestly, if I had a tiny house and it was just that area over there and the bedroom, it's probably more than I need. You know, if I had the kitchen, the bathroom, and this bedroom, I could probably close this door and I literally hardly never to ever go in this space. But I do have this thing over here for the cats. That's from ours. I have a little scratching thing right here. Some of their toys. The cats are hiding. I swear they were out not too long ago. So they have a TV over here. It has like a Roku and stuff hooked to it, but I'm so used to watching things on my phone, and I think I found the cat. Hi, Mickey. So if there is a high point, Mickey's going to find a way to get to it. And that's what I mean about it being their own personal passage. So Mickey will jump from here down to here and come through that window. And so will Felix. I didn't know Felix could jump that well, but he can get up here as well. But he's not there right now. So this is basically the living room. There's a little table over here with a monitor nobody's using. My drone is sitting right here because that's how I got those shots from over top of the house. So we got the chair, another chair. This pillow's flipped over because Mickey tends to sleep on this chair a lot, or he will sit here and just look out of the window. And then we have the little love seat couch thing over here. A bunch of shelving, and then out front, there is a little porch, which I am never on, because I'm just not here enough. All right. So that's a basic walk around of where I'm staying for the people who are asking for it. Like I said, I could probably just use these 2 rooms. That third area in the front is like almost extra room that I literally never go near, especially with me working so much. Like a lot of my days are like get up, go to work, come home, dinner, sleep. Sometimes it's get up, go to work, dinner, go back to work, like come here for dinner, feed the cats, go back to work, work a show, and then come back here and go to sleep. Yeah, so I don't know. That's all I gotta say for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you to everyone for checking out this video. Hopefully you got to see what the tiny house I'm living in looks like. And I know some people were interested in that, so here goes. As usual, I'd like to thank everybody who continues to support me on Patreon and YouTube memberships. It really is just wonderful, the amount of people who are sticking with me through not being able to turn out as much content as I used to. I really do feel blessed to have you all in my circle. I have to do the normal YouTube things like comment, subscribe. I hit all the YouTube buttons. But anyway, if you do want to help me out with the algorithm, all of these things are helpful. But if you're just like, hey, I watched a video and I'm clicking off now, that's cool as well. You gave me your view, and I just appreciate that. Everybody, have a wonderful day.